everybody, it's me, Kitti Minx, and I'm just like, I'm really sad. Like, really sad. Like, depressed level sad. There's a lot's been going on the last few months in my life, and it's just been one thing after another, after another, after another, after another. It's driving me crazy. But it's all culminated in those things being really sad. So it's been really hard for me to even pick up a microphone and use it for anything other than like a stream. Because I don't have it in me right now to make content. I just don't. First, I lose my grandma very end of February, and I went to her funeral beginning of March. And last week, my dog, who has been battling cancer the last couple of months, it got really, really bad all of a sudden. Like, she went from being like perky and active and responding well to the medication she was on to just overnight not eating, not drinking, not wanting to get up, just miserable. So I took her to the vet, and the vet found that she had acute liver failure, that the cancer had spread rapidly, very, very quickly, and it got to her liver, and her liver failed. And she was in a lot of pain. She was just absolutely miserable. So I did the only thing you really can do when your pet is at that point. Like, what can you do? Do you want to just keep them alive for your sake and have them be in pain just so you can feel better? No, I had to do the humane thing and make a call to have her put to sleep. And it was really, really hard on the whole family. Because I've had her for over a decade. She was at least 13 years old. I don't know her exact age because the people I got her from weren't sure of her age. They just found her as an adult dog. And they do know she was old enough to have had puppies because when they found her, she had shown signs of having had at least one litter of puppies in her life. So she was at least old enough for that. So when I got her in 2012, she was at least 2 years old, if not older. So she was at least like 13 when she passed, and that's pretty good for a dog, especially a mixed breed like her. She was seemed to be part corgi, part pit bull. I know, like, imagine how that worked, but that's what the shelter felt she was based on her appearance, so that's what we went with. And she was a really good girl. She was my guard dog, my little protector. She kept an eye on the family, an eye on the kids. She was definitely had more of the pit bull traits than the corgi traits, because I don't know if you know this, but way back in the day, pit bulls used to be used as nanny dogs, and they were kept in nurseries and whatnot, in old-timey homes, and on farms and whatnot to look after families. And she definitely showed that in her mannerism. She was definitely a nanny dog. She would herd the kids, which I guess is more of a corgi thing, because corgis are herding dogs, but she would herd the kids and keep an eye on them and protect them. If any strange person came near the house, she would bark her head off even before they knocked her ring the doorbell, so she was good for that. She had like really big corgi ears, so she could hear everything. She was just my really, really good girl, and I miss her very much. And between just our current living situation and having just had a baby and everything else, I don't see us getting another dog anytime soon. We'll just have our remaining cats. And my older kid, Snake. But I don't know if the snake really counts. You can't really do much with a snake. But it is what it is. I feel really bad for my oldest kiddo. She took it super hard. She was there when we had the vet give the injection, and because she wanted to say goodbye, and she was just absolutely distraught, poor kiddo. She's still really sad. She misses her doggy, and I don't blame her. I miss her too. So it's been rough. I know for some people it's just an animal, it's just a pet, it's not that big a deal, it happens, the pets don't live that long, yada yada yada. But for us, she was a big part of our family for many years, and it's hard. And after just losing my grandma, who had been in my life my whole life and helped raise me and has been just part of my life forever, losing her was also really hard. Even though I knew it was coming for over a year, because she was getting really, really sick towards the end. But still, it doesn't take away the fact that she's gone now, and it hurts. losing two beings that I love very much in a short amount of time has just hit me more than I expected. And it's just hit me right in the creative juices, unfortunately. It's made it just next to impossible for me to turn my good mic on and do any recordings. I've tried, but nothing comes out right. I just, I start choking up and stuttering, and it's not good. It's not good content. And I don't want to put anything out I'm not proud of, just to be honest with y'all, whether it's on here or on Patreon or anywhere else. If I'm not proud of it, if I'm not pleased with it, I don't want to do it. So a lot of recordings have been scrapped because I'm just not pleased with them and not proud of it, and I can't work with it. So this is just something that everybody's just gonna have to wait out, unfortunately. Just wait for me to collect myself and get over this hump. Plus, to be honest, I was about to hit burnout anyway. I was showing signs of it towards the end of my pregnancy. Some people actually noticed this and brought it up to me before I noticed, so it's probably good that I pull back and take a bit of a break from content. It's been hard. It's been really hard. So I've been focusing on some other things. I'm doing a re-debut as Orky in May, towards the end of the month, in time for my birthday, which you don't know, my birthday is May 27th. There's a lot going on for my birthday. There's going to be a huge merch drop with Uwu Market, spoilers, but yeah, I got to deal with Uwu Market to do a merch drop around my birthday of Orky. It's going to be fun. It's going to be like mouse pads and posters and shirts and body pillows. It's going to be great. It's going to be like a whole lot of merch options to fit whatever your budget is, so you can like get something and show your support for me, aka Orky. So there's that. And the new model of Orky's is almost done being rigged. I've been shown test footage. It looks really, really good. I really enjoy the rigger I've worked with the last year or so. T Red Cat, he's really, really good at what he does, and he works well with people on limited budgets. So I highly recommend him. If you have a model in Live 2D that you want rigged, I can give you his info. He does a really good job, and he's very affordable in terms of a rigger. Especially compared to other riggers of his caliber, he's definitely budget friendly. So I'm very grateful to him, and I'm grateful to the artist Ritzion, who did the art for the model. She is also amazing and very good about working with people with limited finances, and she's great. So she and Red Cat just make a really good team, even though they don't know each other. Their just combined work has just been phenomenal. The last couple models I've had done were done by both of them, and I've always been very pleased with their work. So if you are interested in getting into being a VTuber and you want to get into the 2D VTubing with Live 2D models, I can give you their info, and you can contact them, see if they're available to make something for you. Because I want to spread the love around. They're awesome. So yeah, I'm gearing up for a re-debut on Twitch towards the end of May, when everything is set. I have all my assets ready and everything good to go, because I'm redoing all my assets, redoing my screens and everything, just everything was updated, because it's been over a year since I had my assets updated. It's time. Things are getting kind of old and stale. You gotta, especially when you're a streamer, you gotta keep things fresh and engaging, or else people get bored and stop watching. So gotta keep freshening things up. So you have that to look forward to if you like my streams. Gonna be getting back into playing visual novels, finishing up the Sakura Succubus series, doing ASMR streams, because things are finally starting to calm down where I can do ASMR streams again. Probably going to get into the Love visual novel series, because husband Bill keeps nagging me to do it. He's been playing the Love games, and he loves them, and he wants me to play them, so I'm going to give it a try, even though they're much longer than other visual novels I've played. Very wordy, which kind of hurts my ADHD a bit. It hits me right in the ADHD space, and I don't know. I'll see how far I can get through those games before I just go, ADHD, no. And I'm going to be going back to playing The Sims 4, because everybody was really enjoying my Sims playthroughs, because it's very silly. Sims can be a very silly game. And some classic games like Roller Coaster Tycoon, Zoo Tycoon, and whatever new games come out that tickle my fancy. And then just like chatting streams, react streams. Because I'm trying to get to the point where I can actually react well and not just sit there going, that's funny, and then just be quiet while I watch something. I'm trying to get into like more engaging reactions. It takes practice. Everything takes practice. So doing that, and then I've already been doing IRL streams on there because it's just been like a chill thing to do late at night if I can't sleep. I'm on a website now called joystick.tv. Full link is joystick.tv/u/orkyvtuber. Ultimately, I'm going to be doing VTuber streams on there because the new model has some NSFW features to it. It's going to be super dope. But I've been doing IRL streams on there as like a cam girl, and it's been pretty chill. It's been pretty chill. I like the platform. It's very small. Like, it's like probably like smaller than Plexstorm was before Plexstorm went under. But it's built like Twitch, so you can like play games, do whatever. But it has NSFW features unlike Twitch, so you can like be like a naked lady playing GTA or whatever. It's pretty hype like that. And it's just been a nice chill place for me to just hang out with people and chit chat and just be a grown ass adult woman. Instead of having to worry about constantly filtering and censoring myself, I can be a little more open on there. So Orky's going to be debuting on there as well. Debuting on Twitch first, and then the next day at night, I'll be debuting Orky on that website. So I keep an eye on my Twitters and my medias and everything, and you'll see when things are ready to go. And speaking of Orky, I need some help. I need help with stuff. I'm looking for video editors, clippers, that kind of thing. So if you have experience in working with video and clipping things and doing little like highlight reels and stuff like that, go to orkyvtuber.com. I have an application up through Google Forms that close mid-May, so you have a couple more weeks to check it out. And if it meets your criteria for a job you want to do, because whoever I pick has to be in it for the long haul. Because the past couple of times I've tried getting an editor, they've lasted maybe a month and then fell off the face of the earth. And it's not been fun for me. Because I've come to the conclusion I'm just one person. I'm a team of one here, pretty much, doing everything. And I don't have the time or the energy to also, like, trim down my streams into clips and highlights and stuff like that. Which really does help boost engagement when you're a streamer and getting people to find your streams and watch them, is to see, like, clips and highlights on TikTok and YouTube and whatnot. So I'm trying to get into doing that. But I need help with that. I need someone who knows what they're doing and can do things in an efficient and timely manner so I don't fall behind. And it's a commitment. So if you're up for it, it's a paid job. I can't pay a lot because I'm one person. I don't make a lot of money, but I want to spread the love. So it's a paid gig. If you want to do like clips and highlights for me, again, go to orkyvtuber.com. Link will be in the description. The application is on there, and you can fill it out if you're interested in helping me out with my stream clips and highlights. And again, it is paid. And whoever I pick, the top 3 people, I'll negotiate money with, and whoever, is willing to work with me the best and presents basically whoever is the best pitch for working with me and is willing to work with my budget will be who I go with. So it could be you if you're interested. Could be you. So by all means, go to orkyvtuber.com and apply, and I'll check it out. And I closed the application around May 20th, so they'll give me like a week to decide before the re-debut who I want to go with. Aside from losing my grandma and my dog and re-debuting as Orky and just being a hot mess, I've been otherwise okay. Just been hanging out. I've made some new friends online, which has been nice. I've been trying to reach out to smaller creators because even though I have over 50k subs on here, I don't feel like a mid-sized creator at all. I don't feel that way. Probably because I've come to the conclusion I have a lot of empty subs, unfortunately. People who don't really engage in my content. So it's kind of like, I don't feel that big. So I've been reaching out to smaller creators, and I just get along better with the smaller creators than the mid-sized to bigger ones. We just vibe well. Like Bear Waifu, Azzy, she's awesome. I love her. If you like a more mature voice for your audios and more of a motherly figure, check out Bear Waifu Audios. Azzy is really, really sweet. She's a veteran. She's here from the military. She served our country. So please show some support for her because she's trying to help people the best she can with what she can do now. And she's just awesome. I love chatting with her and you know, working on collabs and whatnot. If you like more mature stuff, I don't think she has a YouTube channel. I think she's just on Gumroad and P-Hub and whatnot, but she's on Twitter as well. Check out Brittany Babbles. She's went through a whole ordeal with P-Hub and someone trying to steal her content, so she could use some love and support and people, you know, uplifting her. We're working on a collab as well, so check out Brittany Babbles. And then I just met, like, a month ago, Sweet Siren VA. She just started her channel. She was doing stuff on Twitter for a little while, just little clips here and there. And then her following wanted her to make a YouTube channel to post longer stuff. And so she's been trying to do that. Just a heads up with Sweet Siren VA. If you like 3DO binaural audio quality, her audios are not going to be up to snuff for you. Because she said she uses like a USB gaming mic, which, you know, compared to a 3DO or a Shure microphone system where people use like dual mics and whatnot, it's just not as good. But she tries, and she's very creative. She sticks to a niche. It's all underwater themed with like mermaids and divers and stuff like that. So if you like more underwater chill themed stuff, check out Sweet Siren VA. I've linked her before on my community tab, trying to boost her a bit, help her get people like watching and listening so she can maybe get ad revenue one day, be able to afford a better microphone. Who knows? But check her out. I'll try to link to everybody I can in the description for you to listen to and show support to, because I'd really appreciate it if you'd reach out to these people and spread the love around. And if you know of a small creator under 5 10k subs, I say 5 because that makes them really small and needing a boost compared to like 10k, but you know, they're like 7 or 8k, it's still small. If you know anybody in that range who does audios on like YouTube or P-Hub or whatever, reach out to me and I'll give them a shout out if I like what they do, because I want to support more smaller creators in this genre who could use a boost and do more than just like talk about collabs. Because I'm slow with collabs. I've been working on a collab now for over like a year now. I've just been really slow with it, so that's not a good way for me to boost people at all because I'm so slow. So doing shout outs is a little bit easier on me to help spread the love around. So again, I'll try to link to everything in the description box down below, and you can check out cool people, and if you're a video person, apply to edit for me, because that'd be really dope of you. And if you want to keep up with me regularly, I'm not active on Discord anymore, unfortunately. I don't have it in me to chit chat on Discord anymore, really, for now at least. It's just I don't know what to say to people every day, you know? They're like, "Hi, Kitty, how are you?" I'm like, "Fine. Okay, bye." It's kind of how it is. Plus, I've been super busy with the kids and the baby and everything, so it's been hard for me to keep up with Discord shit. But I am on Twitter still, even though Twitter is now a cesspool of bullshit. I still try. So you can reach out to me on Twitter, and you can always email me through my website, kittyminxasmr.com, if you want to get a hold of me. And yeah, if I just try to figure out what I'm up to, just keep an eye on my Twitter, because I do try to tweet like every other day what I'm doing, so you know what's up with me and how I'm feeling and whatnot. And I do try to update my community tab on here as well with little posts about what's going on. So just keep an eye on things. And this has gone really long, I'm sorry. It's gone super long. So I'll end it here. And just know that I love you, I care about you. Once again, I am not in the partner program, so I'm not monetized at all. So you have over 700 days more roleplays for free from me. If you'd like to support me and get bonus content that I don't really post anywhere else, especially adult content, check out my Patreon, check out my Fansly, and consider supporting if you're over 18. I'd appreciate it. And yeah, I love you. I care about you. Take time for yourself and tell people you care about that you love them. Like, don't miss out on that. Like, make sure people you care about know you care about them. Because you never know what's going to happen in this day and age. Things are so freaky, especially in America. You just never know what's going to happen. Oh, and little Evie's making noises in her sleep. She's going, shh. It's cute. It really is. Anyway, that's about it. I love you all. I'll see you when I see you, either via stream or an upload, depending on what I do sooner. And I just love you all and stay awesome. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Mew, mew. Ada, ada. Ada, ada.
Thank you so much for watching and listening. This audio is brought to you by my patrons on Patreon, kind donations on Ko-fi and other platforms, my subscribers on Fansly, and other means of support from kind viewers just like you. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to click the like button, leave a comment for the algorithm, and if you're brand new here, please subscribe. See you next time.